Alright everyone, here we go. Day 2 of shiny Sobble hunting. What is going on, Ben B, Rosie, Chad, James? Thank you so much for joining us. Alright. Let's do it. Like I said, we haven't had spectacular luck lately. But I think we ran out of our Mazda luck at the beginning of the game. And honestly, back then it was worth it. We're gonna give it 200 more eggs today. I was juggling between this and curry today, but I don't want to like burn out on it, so I'm taking a longer break. I'm doing alright, Toto. How are you? Welcome to the stream. $4,000 curries is coming up real soon. Real soon. So we got to gear up for it. Does anyone know when Inteleon is back? Wasn't it already back? Or is it back this weekend? I swear, when I was doing this last weekend, it was on its second run, but don't take my word for it. Does anyone know for sure out there? Did Inteleon already have its second run? Okay, Ben knows. I'm sorry. I mean, you can definitely have one of my Sobbles if you want. It's not the mighty one. Oh, you got one. Oh. What did you want to do? You wanted to farm it or what? Because, yeah, I only just did it to catch one, and then I was done with it. I know that, Chestnut is up next, if I'm not mistaken. Interesting. Oh, just farm. Okay. Well, then that's not bad. I thought you missed the whole thing. I was like, well... yeah, not ideal. Hey, Ben. Welcome to the stream. Chestnut... yeah, I mean... It's a bit, you know, if I had to choose my least favorite starter ever, I guess it's that one. I hate to say it. I like to stand up for my grass starters. You know, I really do. But that one, that could have just been like a normal Pokemon. Like, it didn't have to be a starter. It's like if Greedent and like Squirtle was a starter. And don't get me wrong, I love Greedent and Squirtle probably a lot more than I love Chespin. But I think it's Chestnut that like throws me off the most, actually. I mean, if we could do Iron Hands, that'd be great, Ben. I always like not having to make another build. Ben Bartlett, we only have gens 1 through 6, so nothing from Galar or Alola or Paldea, really, except for you can be Quaxley, Sprigatito, or Fuecoco if you want. We do have those 3. It does have a good shiny, that's true. Hey, Ham. Welcome in. Hey Drew, you know, I did watch the first, what is it, like they have 5 episodes now of Pokemon Horizons. And I like it so far. I like it more than I thought I would. I really do. Sage's Gaming, thank you so much for being a member on the channel. You are awesome. Appreciate your support. All of them have great shinies. I really would like to hunt Fennekin shiny. That's like my dream shiny starter hunt because it's so pretty. That would be my ideal. But they're gonna make us wait for that, you know. They want people to to still be playing the game by the time the DLC comes out. That's why they gotta, you know, stretch out the more popular starters. They're like, okay, it's fine if y'all log off now during Inteleon and Chestnut. Notice that these are not very popular, but I think that they're gonna ramp up the hype again, you know, a little bit down the line when they want to release updates that people are gonna play. Yeah, we were just talking about that, Drew. Have a den. Raid Iron Hands. Ready. Gave it Electric Terra. Can change it. Yeah. I mean, those, Chansey... Well, Blissey. Those Blissey events really help, and I hope that they keep doing them every few months or every month. Other Pokemon besides starters? Like what? What do y'all think? Legendaries, or... Oh, it's having a community day soon? Oh, maybe I don't have to... No, but... The Pokeball's gonna look bad. It's like a double-edged thing. It's like, I could... You know, I could skip out on the Masada hunt and just get a shiny Fennekin easily through Go. But... I don't know. I don't want one in like a regular Pokeball or a Premier Ball. I'm sorry. Snivy. I have shiny Snivies actually from Pogo. One of the rare community day events that I actually participated in. Oh yeah, we're definitely gonna get all the starters at some point. Okay, well, what do we think is a good ball for Fennekin? Because y'all told me Dream Ball for that. Don't tell me you're going Premier Ball for it. Yeah, you know, Snivy is a good, Snivy is a good subtle one. Like Sobble. I think that Sobble's a good subtle shiny as well. Well then I guess Pokemon Go is just the perfect game for you. Because that's the only thing that you can get, basically. Aside from, oh wait, no, you can't even... Can you even do that unless it's, legendaries? I know you can use, what, regular Pokeball, Great Ball, Ultra Ball at your leisure. Pretty much just how much you need to catch it before it runs away. Oh, nice, Ben. Shiny Inteleon. So, yeah, Totodile, that was such an interesting live the other day. I'm gonna maybe try to open a couple of those boxes and see what happens too, because, I mean, there's just quite fascinating pull rates for that. I wonder if it applies, like, cross-regionally, if it's all Costco boxes, or if it's just Costco boxes in Canada. I am sorry that the alt arts didn't pan out in the way that we had hoped, but it was still a really entertaining experience, and so many hyper rares. Definitely worth documenting. My superior, Salazar, super fast, had hidden ability contrary with Leaf Storm. You're catching a shadow one from Team Rocket. Yeah, I never caught any shadow Pokemon in Pogo. I don't understand them. There's so many parts of Pogo that I've just never delved into. And I probably will never find out. Shiny Ralts with only 1 box and 3 eggs in. Very nice. Congratulations. Yeah, I mean, we're gonna get all the starters. That's, like, you know, a given. They're just gonna spread them out, and I think that they're gonna put the more hype ones a little bit down the line. We might have some boring ones, you know? Or I should say less popular ones. Because, you know, for some people, Chestnut is everything that they've ever wanted in a starter. And who am I to take that from them, right? That is up to them. Where's my counter? Oh my goodness. Sobble, here we go. I did 20. So, yeah, there we go. Oh, nice Toto. Yeah, I think it's definitely interesting content. Technically, Pokemon Coliseum created Shadow Pokemon. Yeah, it just, but it does, I'm gonna be honest with you, Chad, it doesn't feel very canonical, so I just don't even view it in the same realm with Pokemon Go. I am naming the Sobble Sobble. It's a very good idea. Hey, Spicy. I know that, y'all are saying, Bree, you gotta slow down with creativity. Sobble? Name for your shiny Sobble? That's out of this world. That's too quirky. Who do you think you are? But, you know, I'm just a human being. I put my Joy-Cons in one hand at a time. And I hope that you all can understand that I'm still human. I know. If anyone needs name suggestions for their shiny Pokemon, hit me up because, you know, I can just come up with those name suggestions like that. If you're like, hey, I have a shiny Alakazam, what should I name it? I'm gonna say Alakazam. That's the best idea I have for you. Yeah, unfortunately there are just like very few names that I think are like that good. Totodile Tales, thank you so much for being a member. I cannot believe I've had memberships for 7 months. Jeez. Is that affecting you as well, Toto? Because I feel like you were able to type messages in yours. Like, you were able to get milestone messages. Or is it something that is, like, no longer available on yours? I was gonna ask you for suggestions, but never mind. No, tell me. What Pokemon? They just... Honestly, Toto, they just blamed it on the viewers. I couldn't get help. The person that I was talking to on support didn't understand what I was saying, really. And, I even, like, used other people's channels as an example. And they were like, nope, they should be able to do this. Too bad. Have them check their settings and make sure that they can do that. They basically were like, oh, it's your viewer's fault. Which I know is not true, obviously. But that was the explanation that they gave. So maybe I'll try another support agent in the future, but nothing I can do about it right now. Yeah, they were literally like, oh no, they should be able to do that. Their problem. I sent screenshots and everything. Just literally did not know what I was talking about. In any way, shape, or form. What should I name my shiny golden retriever? What should I name my cat? I mean, with animals, I would need to look at them before giving name suggestions. I feel like you really need like a picture for those sorts of things. Yeah, I can't find the answer about it anywhere. I guess I could go to Reddit or something, like the partnered YouTube Reddit. See if anyone's complained about it there. I kinda hate using Reddit, but in situations where I have to, then I will dive in. Can I have a Sobble? Yeah. Let me finish this box. I think it's almost done. But yes, yes. Shiny Toxel and shiny Pepini. Gosh. I think I'm drawing a blank on the Toxel right away, but I think that, you know, you could go with something like eggy for the Hapini, like an egg-related reference or pun. Maybe like, I don't know, maybe I'd name it like omelet or something. If I had to name it. Walked right through the Sobble. Okay, we're at 180. Alright. I'll trade with you if you're ready now, Spicy. I mean, if anyone needs a Sobble, it's in a Dream Ball. If you're cool with that. Wow, did we connect to the internet for the first time? Successfully? First attempt? Oh my goodness, I'm so impressed with you, game. Omelet the Hapini. Were you really gonna say that, Chad? That's so funny. Wow, did I actually come up with a shiny name that I like? Oh no, I'm sorry, Ham. Well, look, I mean, I'm gonna keep a couple in case, because I've been doing that with the last few starters. Because there's always somebody that, like, needs one. at a random point in time, so I've just started to hang on to, hey, you don't have to give me any shinies, what are you doing? Was this all a ruse just to give me this Sylveon? I feel cool that I came up with a name, the same name that Chad was going to give. That makes me feel like it was a good name. You do need a Sobble. Oh, okay, okay. Alright, I trust you. Yeah, like a music-related name for Toxel could work. Thank you. This is so pretty. Look at the heel ball Sylveon. Thanks. Does anyone else need a Sobble? Like right now? If not, that's I'll if you're like gonna be around later and you need one, you can ask me then. That's fine. But I'm just gonna go back to hatching for now. If not, every time we release a non-shiny ones, introducing invasive species to Paldea. I know, like a lot of people will be like, "Oh my goodness, you're like, you know, getting rid of all these baby Pokemon when you hatch stuff," and I'm like, no, like it's even worse. We're just destroying the environment. I'm putting this over here because I just I have to not delete it. Aw, thank you. Sylveon the Sleepy. Make sure it doesn't go anywhere. Okay. Now we're good. Thanks, Spicy. Hey, Rob Sam is here. What's going on? Welcome to the stream. We just did our first box for the day. We're at 180 eggs exactly. We're gonna get to 350 today if things go that far. I hope they don't, but that's how many eggs we got ready. I got Shiny Dreepy and Sableye from a Ghost Sandwich in the daytime. Very cool. I love Sableye Shiny a lot. A lot. Now that I'm here, I'm sure it'll pop up in the next 10 eggs. I mean, that'd be amazing. Then we could go hunt for Buckfish again. I would love to get a shiny Buckfish, but I'm not gonna go for it right now. I'm feeling quite betrayed. I suppose so, depending on what you're hunting for. Because some people, they'll monster hunt anything. Oh my gosh, it's like that guy on TikTok. You know the guy on TikTok who, like, saves all the tadpoles that are supposed to just get frozen over? Or, no, they don't get frozen over, they get dried up. Like, and that's just a part of the natural process. And he saves them and he puts them in his, like, backyard ponds, and then he has millions of frogs hopping around his yard. That's what we're doing right now. Officially a JD. Oh my goodness, we gotta give an air horn for that, Rob Sam. Oh my goodness, let's go. Everyone drop some love in the chat. Miss Chalices if you have them. For Rob Sam completing the JD. I can't believe it. When I first met you, you were just starting law school, so that's incredible. Wait, how was it fake? Was this news that just came out? Like, how would you fake the footage of that? Yeah, you got this, Rob Sam. I know you can do it. Surprise traded a shiny Sylvia and got a competitive non-shiny Charizard. Well, that's pretty good. Oh, wait, so... But there's still footage of him, like, fishing out tadpole eggs. Are the eggs fake? Or is that footage also somehow from documentaries? Or did the documentary steal his content? I believe that part, but also I'm having a hard time believing that the part is fake where he's shoveling the tadpole eggs into his pond, because like where would he get that from? I mean, I would imagine maybe he's done that and the eggs are they just aren't viable, they don't hatch or whatever. That could be the case. Or he does it and then he gets rid of them. Because I'm like, who would do that part? Fake eggs, I guess, yeah. So it's like he could have still done this, but the scale was exaggerated, the success may have been exaggerated. Okay, so we don't know that part of the story. Interesting. Chia seeds? No, like Concord grapes. I actually pulled a prank like that in middle school with my teacher. We were like learning about like the stages of life, right? That's sweet, Rob Sam. Yeah, those are such good memories. Hey JK Street. Hey Red Ninja. Welcome to the stream, you two. Oh my goodness, JK Street, your shiny dex is like 2 seconds from being completed. Fives, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Thank you so much, everyone, for dropping by. Thank you for the likes on the video. It's lovely to be here this afternoon, for me at least. I know it's nighttime, morning for some of you, but it's nice to be here. I might like go picketing more often, and so I don't know if these daytime streams will have to be postponed. Maybe we'll have to do more 6:30 streams, but for now, for today, we're okay. And I enjoy doing the daytime streams because then I feel like I can have a day afterward, you know? I can go eat dinner and write and do homework and stuff like that. Whereas if I have like the nighttime streams, I feel like, okay, like that's my night, I'm done. Like I can't start anything new. Anyway, y'all, I want to get back to that story, but first, since some folks are here, just know I'm giving away 2 Pikachu codes, so they are exclusive to the Japan Pokemon Center stores, and they are in celebration of the 25th anniversary of those stores being open, so you get a Pikachu. Not too fancy, it's like, you know, not shiny or anything, but it does come with the Premier ribbon, instead of the regular event ribbon. So there's a little upgrade there. You also get a mini mark or a jumbo mark, depending. It's completely random. Mine was jumbo. And so all you gotta do is go to the Discord and press that smiling Pikachu emote that people have already put there to enter by Sunday. And yeah, I hope someone out there gets the little one, because that's kind of the one I wanted, low-key. Oh, cool, Red Ninja. Yeah, you probably... I have total faith in you, JK, that you could finish it today. I would not be surprised at all if you finished it today. Oh my goodness. What's going on here? Well, I'm disappointed that the egg that I apparently laid wasn't shiny. The visual glitches are just something else in this game. Anyway. No, I had my own frog egg prank back in middle school. So, I tried Concord grapes. I was like in 7th grade. And I thought that they were really disgusting. And I still kind of do. Like, I like Concord grape juice, but I don't like the Concord grapes. And I peeled one to just, like, look at it. Like, back then I liked to peel my grapes. And I was like, this looks like a frog egg. Not that, like, other grapes don't, but I just distinctly remember peeling the Concord grape and having this thought. And so we were learning about the stages of life in my science class. You know, like caterpillar, pupa, like butterfly sort of deal. And I went to my science teacher in the morning and I said, I have an idea to scare everybody because we're like talking about like frog eggs today. I'm gonna peel a bunch of these Concord grapes and then you could like show them to the class as if they're real frog eggs, right? And then you're gonna call me up to like hold one and then I will eat them. And then people will think that I ate real frog eggs. And it worked. So we did the prank, my teacher and I, and the like principal and everyone like came running upstairs to my classroom because so many people started screaming. I was also like a weird kid, like I had like a lot of I was just like a very offbeat kind of kid. Like I had like bullies and stuff like that. People thought that that was something I would do is the thing. Like they didn't think that that was a joke. I do think it's poop as well, Ben. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think it's poop. I think that Pokemon's outright lying to us. So I ate the Concord grapes that my science teacher told everyone were frog eggs. And everyone started screaming, and this one girl was like, oh my god, you have to bring Bree to the hospital. She's gonna die. It was really funny. Again, it was funny because people did not know to, like, separate that from myself. Like, they didn't know very much about me. People, you know, you can do anything in middle school and everyone will think that you're weird. Frog eggs, yum. Yeah, I'm assuming that they're not, but you know, the other 12-year-olds in my classroom at the time thought I was gonna die, and they all freaked out. I remember everyone jumping out of their seat. Yeah, you could do anything in middle school and people will easily think that you're like the weird kid who would do something like eat frog eggs, and so everyone instantly believed it, and they were very concerned about me, and all the administrators like ran upstairs to make sure that something like terrible didn't happen in the classroom. Because usually if there's that much uproar, that means that like there's a fight or something, right? I don't know if any of you went to schools where fighting was very common, but at my schools it was. You know, you just suddenly hear like this explosion of chairs flying and, you know, people laughing and hollering and all that stuff. Hey Abdullah, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Oh my goodness. So yeah, that was my prank. My big prankster moment. In I guess 7th grade. I must have been in 7th grade. Oh my goodness, that's awful spicy. Yeah, no, but the thing is like I went to college, right? And like I would talk about like I don't know, just like growing up in a place where there was a lot of fights and stuff like that. And other people in my college would look at me like, what's wrong with you? What kind of place did you go to? I'm like, no, it's very like common. Just depends on where you grow up, where you go. Because like some people, they'll go to high school, they'll never see any kind of fight or argument or any, you know, big drama like that. But yeah, that's my frog egg story. That's my, and it's all fitting because, you know, I don't quite understand what Sobble is. I think it's, you know, a combination of things, but it reminds me of a frog. Someone's gonna come in and say, no, it is this kind of salamander fish thing. It is not. It is not a frog. You know, you think a Pokemon's based on one thing, and then it's not. And then sometimes I don't even know that a Pokemon is based on something, because when I posted that seahorse that I saw at the aquarium, that was like, I was like, I didn't know that that was like a Skrelp or like a Dragulge, whatever it is. I didn't know that that was based on anything. A seaweed dragon. Oh no, Abdullah, that's so awful. But yeah, no, Ham, that's exactly how it goes, right? Anything you do, like, or any rumor that somebody starts, like, oh, well, that's me now, I guess. Yeah, I mean, that's that's one of the many, like, harsh and unfortunate, realities of, like, working in a school, Chad. Is like the risk of those things, like, happening, and I think most people think, oh, like, that never happens, or like, that's so rare, but it's like, no, like, luckily I've never had to, like, break up a fight, between students. Yeah, I think, I mean, same here, Ham. I think high school, I went to like a much bigger like high school than my middle school was, so you know, yeah, you do get kind of a fresh start. There's so many other people, and so many people just don't care who you are. You can start a new image for yourself. Hey Sparkles the Eevee, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. I know. Yeah, I would not repeat. I mean, if I had to choose, I guess I'd repeat high school over middle school. Middle school really stinks. Um, but yeah, no, I wasn't one getting into fights or anything. My sister was though. And I felt really bad because it's like even if someone else starts with you, you still get kicked out. Sobble based on as a what? Chameleon? They used to Charmeleon. See you later, Rob Sam. Congrats again. Good seeing you. That's always a nice thing, isn't it, Abdullah? The people that you have beef with, like as a kid, as an adult, you can just be like, hey. I had 3 siblings go to my middle school before me, so I had a bad reputation. You know, I as like the eldest sibling. Where am I? Okay, so we started at 150. So I guess we'd be at what? 210. Okay, whatever. I'm so glad that like goose eggs are not a part of my life anymore. I remember being a kid and just like you always bump your head on something. I'm like, you know what? I haven't had like a huge like lump on my head from falling or hitting, like, you know, accidentally headbutting another kid or something like that. It's just one of those things in life that I'm like, huh. I look back at it and I'm like, that's something that I used to get often and now I don't. And that's a nice thing. No more goose eggs. Oh my goodness, Ham. Yeah, I had a similar thing that happened to me. This like big painting fell on my head when I was little. It just like fell right off the wall, and yeah, I had to get all stitched up. It was gnarly. It's like one of my earliest memories. I probably was only 2 or 3, but I think it was just so traumatic that I was like, whoops. It's gonna leave a permanent memory. I remember the face of my primary doctor and everything. No longer my primary doctor, but like I distinctly remember his face, and he like looks exactly the same to this day. But what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, well I like, you know, I gave my siblings like a really good reputation starting out. I think, but then like that is also not good in a way. Like, if you have older siblings who leave a bad reputation, that like comes with, I think that that's worse. I think that that comes with more like consequences and just like crappy behavior from teachers. But there's also challenges to like having people assume good things about you, because if you can't live up to those expectations and everyone, you know, kind of doesn't see you for your own person, and when I, you know, had siblings that were different or like, you know, got suspended, got into trouble, stuff like that, then that like messes up things for the next kid because they don't know what they're going to, they don't know what they're gonna get. And I had like a lot of cousins with like the same like family name and everything, so it's interesting. I wonder how we all balanced out, because some of us were um getting into a lot of trouble and some of us were doing really well. Oh my goodness, Chad. Oh my goodness. So many accidents. I mean, yeah, it's there's always like times on stream where everyone, not just my stream but other streams, people talk about all the accidents they've and uh-ohs and oopsies they've had as a kid. Um Not sure what you mean, Sparkles. A bully play? Um you think there could be a dumb way to... Oh, a Dumb Ways to Die cover for Legends. Yeah. Yeah. I'm not talented enough for it, but I think that somebody could do it. I think it's a good idea. Because there's so many like attacks and stuff like that can put you down that don't make sense. I especially think of the time where like I was flying away like high in the sky, and then a Pokemon did, I don't know whether it was earthquake or You know, like when the rocks explode from underneath you? That happened in the sky. I have a clip of it on my channel. And I was like, excuse me, that's absolutely wrong. But yeah, if you have the musical ability for that determination, I thoroughly encourage you to do that. I think that that could be really entertaining. Did y'all see on Twitter? There was like, I don't know how accurate it was, but like the numbers released for the units like sold to date on a lot of the Pokemon games. And Sword and Shield is like still in second place overall. But Legends like was not as high as I had thought. And I think people blamed BDSP for that. There's a lot of scary things in Legends for sure. I hate toads. I like toads. Maybe I'd be a little more squeamish, but when I was a kid, I used to love catching frogs and toads. Yeah, the trainer not being able to swim, I mean, I guess it depends on where they grew up, you know, either you grow up needing to know how or you don't. But it is interesting, like, or you know, maybe like these kids, like, you know, this like Palayan kid that we're driving right here, they don't need to know how to swim because they have like their Rotom phones. Like they could just kind of save them in any situation. Oh, you live in Brazil? That's cool, Sparkles. Oh no. Are you serious, Abdullah? Oh my gosh. What a story. What? Oh no. Oh, that's awful. That's awful. That reminds me of like how at my school, elementary school, there was like tons of snails. Everywhere snails, like outside. I was saying this a few streams ago, and every fire drill, like we had to go out. It was really disgusting because kids would just, you know, indiscriminately step all over like the place. And so there was like snail shells everywhere, and people would also take snails and bring them into the school and put them in their desks. And I really wanted to be cool too, so I brought one in, but luckily it was an empty shell. I'm glad that I didn't actually, you know, harm a poor snail by like my, you know, 6-year-old self stuffing it in my desk. I'm glad that there was no snail inside of there. There was no snail. And I know that now because back when I was a kid, I didn't think that, oh, like, that there could be an empty shell. I thought, oh, it's just hiding. There was no snail. It was gone. If you have, like, a Pokemon, like, story time channel, Julie, you should totally tell that story. Yeah, that makes sense, determination. Yeah, it's a strange game. Sparkles, just be careful about the information that you share online, okay? I want you to be able to stay safe on the internet. So yeah, like we can talk about like Pokemon and stuff like that, but I always tell kids, I'm like, you know, don't share any personal information about, you know, how old you might be, where you live, all that. Just, you know, just be really, really careful about that stuff, okay? Yeah, if you're under 18, like I don't want to know about your age or location or any of that, because and you shouldn't be telling anyone that online. The internet can be a really dangerous place, so. Hey, Barb. Aren't snails born with a shell? Yes, they are. They are. I'm pretty sure that all of them are. But when they, like, pass, or, like, when they've been, like, hunted by, you know, like a bird or another snail that eats snails, you know, stuff like that, then the shell will just be empty. So you can find an empty snail shell sometimes. Yeah, Spicy, I totally did. I would assume that it had been eaten, or it just, you know, disintegrated. Because it didn't smell bad, but it's probably been a while. We need more snail Pokemon. So we have Wo-Chen, right? That's pretty much... Is that it? Is that all we have? Who's a snail? Well, oh, no. Shellos, that's more of a sea slug, right? Oh yeah, Slugman, Macargo. Okay, okay. Well, Macargo would be the snail and Slugma would be the slug. So Macargo and Wo-Chen, and then the slugs would be, I guess, Shellos and... Slugma, and... I guess that's it. I would definitely be on board with some more... snail Pokemon. The Gumi line? Yeah. Yeah, that is snaily sluggy, you're right. Especially the Hisuian Gudra. That is, like, pretty explicitly a snail, right? Hey, Dark Litten. Can those sting? You know, I didn't grow up by an ocean or anything, so I don't actually know anything about sea creatures or, like, what you're not supposed to touch. I grew up, like, by freshwater, which has its own dangers, but I would say the danger with, like, growing up by freshwater is the stuff that you can't see, if you know what I mean. So, like, if I had to choose, I probably would, like, if I could do it all again, or if I had to, like, raise kids and choose, you know, whether to raise them near freshwater or ocean, maybe I'd, I don't know, I'd have to weigh my options, because there's pros and cons. Both are dangerous for different reasons, but yeah, I grew up by freshwater, and, you know, you just, the main thing is just, like, getting ill from various problems. I would love to find a giant sea slug someday. You know, I'm really scared of bugs, y'all, and bug-like things. I know that snails and slugs technically aren't bugs, but still. I have a fear of the ocean. That's fair. I feel that's totally understandable. There's something about, like, sea slugs and stuff that I find very charming. I don't know. I'd like to pick one up. Like, not poison one. Like, you know, like the, what was it? What's his name? You know that guy on YouTube who is always, like, getting bitten by stuff? Like, on purpose? What's his name? Coyote Peterson? I just remembered. He, like, did a video where he found... No, not bear. he did a video where he found a sea slug that was like the size of like a rabbit, pretty much. And I was like, you know what? I kind of like want to hold that. I don't know what it is, but I kind of want that. And it wasn't like a harmful thing to touch. It was just like a big plop. A big pancake. And I was like, yeah, okay, you know, I can befriend that. I have the same thing, Lytton. I do. I've had to see people about it. It's really bad for me. I picked one up. It was surprisingly heavy. You did? Where'd you find that? Oh my gosh, I gotta find one. I probably gotta go to like some tide pools, don't I? Like a squishy brick. It looks heavy. It looks heavy. Oh my goodness, spicy. I guess there are some Pokemon bug types I would be afraid of in real life. You know what's funny? I like Venomoth, but like in real life, I'm terrified of moths. I find them so horrible and disgusting. The beach knows that I live in Italy. Aw. I'm trying to think. I'm like, what's the first like fish that I caught or like sea creature? Or I guess not sea creature. I didn't grow up by the sea. I grew up like in like lakes and stuff. I remember my cousins and I, when we were swimming in the lakes, we used to catch minnows in buckets. Like we just put them back, but it was fun to like scoop your pail, you know, and then see like little fishies in there. I don't think you can do that anymore. There's a lot less, you know, wildlife and fish now. It's like that phenomenon where there's like less bugs on the windshield. I think like the same goes for, you know, finding sea critters and water critters like as easily as you used to. Hey Rasante, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Ooh, sea cucumbers. Those are very interesting to me. But yeah. I used to like catch little minnows. And then I think the first fish that I ever caught like, I mean, again, just let it go. But I've never like fished for food or anything. But, it was a sunfish. And it was really beautiful. And it was like the sunset, so I remember like how shimmery it looked. It was very beautiful. But I haven't fished since then. I think I don't know, kind of squicks me out. Fun to find, fun to eat. I'm a huge seafood fan. I am. I mean, unfortunately, in a lot of places, seafood is just like very expensive. But can't get enough of it, honestly. And there's still stuff I haven't tried. You know, TikTok lives are a very interesting place. And I see like this one girl, like every night she's like boiling crawfish. Like every time I'm scrolling through TikTok, half the time and it's at night too, like late at night, and she'll be making tons of crawfish. I'm like, wow, okay, like that's your hustle, that's your TikTok career. But the thing is, I've never tried it, so honestly, it makes me curious. I'm just like, is it that good? I mean, honestly, just the engagement in the audience must like make it way better, but the fact that she eats crawfish every night makes me like, oh, I should try that someday. I don't know. I've seen some very interesting lives. Me too. Like, for better or for worse, right? Hey, Skull, thank you so much for being a member for 7 months. Oh my goodness. There from the beginning. Let's get some Skull hype in the chat. But yes, TikTok lives are like a whole different culture. King crab legs. Oh, I've had that. I love crab. Yep, I love crab and lobster. You know, now there's like these big TikTok scares about like, and again, we're talking about TikTok, but I think it's going around more. I know it's not just a TikTok scare. I know there are real risks, but a lot of people are kind of like going against like oyster eating, and I'm like, "Ah, don't scare me out of eating it because I love oysters so much, and it'd be so hard for me to like never have it again." You know, Chad, like I'll eat. The thing is, I'll eat any shrimp, but and this is I think unpopular. I like cold shrimp. Like I like a shrimp cocktail. I crave a shrimp cocktail more than I crave like hot or grilled shrimp. I'll eat it in any way, but if you ask me my preferred form of shrimp, I'd have a cocktail. I'll crave it. I'll crave it. If I have the opportunity, I'll try, Chad. There's no seafood that I don't like except okay. No, I'm not like a huge like there are certain like white fish like tilapia. I don't like how some people make that. I tend to stay away from it. But I like cod and stuff, you know. I guess that's the only seafood that I wouldn't happily eat, just depending on like the sauce that somebody does. Yeah, so the tilapia family. It's just a few parasites. Um, you hate oysters? Yeah, I mean, cold seafood I think is a very just different world, you know. And then let alone like the texture of oysters and stuff. But the thing is like I grew up on like briny, slimy things like pickles, right? Olives. You know, I always grew up in that stuff and so I feel like I was primed to enjoy it. You know, I'm not saying that pickles and oysters taste the same, but y'all get what I'm saying, right? The only fish I don't like is canned tuna. I used to feel the same way, Barb, until I like bought expensive canned tuna. Um, I feel the same about like, well, okay, now I can actually make do with like the really just like standard stuff. But like I started getting like the brands that cost like $5 and I'm like, "Oh, yes, like I can do that." And I started getting really into tuna. Like I really enjoy like a Wild Planet brand and stuff like that. But like if your first introduction is like some mushy stuff that is just like full of liquid that's no good, you know, it's not. Sometimes it's not a good first impression. You're like your standard can of tuna. But when I got the bougie stuff, I was like, all right. I was like, I gotta keep going with this. Oh no, Ben. Hopefully you can get like a recovery on that. Sometimes if I don't save something, my apps will like still be able to reopen certain things. It's true, Skull. It's true. Yeah, but if I get like the really cheap cans of tuna now I would just dump that into some pasta. I wouldn't try to make something of it that was like, you know, like I will elevate it with other things. I think I know better now than to like just try to, you know, make a sandwich or like something where you really gotta deal with the tuna. A fillet of fish from McDonald's. A lot of people like that, and I've heard that people say like if you want something that is guaranteed to be fresh from McDonald's, then you should get the fillet of fish. That's what I've heard. Yeah, so okay, hold on. Sorry. Um just gotta update the count here by a lot because we've hatched 100 eggs. Yep. Because that would be 30, 60, 90, and then this would make 100, and we started at 150, so now we're at 250. There we go. I fixed it. Um, Never had seafood. What's a good seafood to try first? Oh, Ham, I would recommend fish fry. If you enjoy, you know, things like, I don't know, like simple, like, chicken and stuff like that that's been fried, or, you know, it's like a very, flaky, light sort of thing to start out with for seafood, and it's not fishy. Go to get a nice fish fry. What is that called something else in different regions, y'all? Hey, Mir. What is that called for other people? So, like a fried cod, fried haddock. I like haddock the best. So they'll call it, I guess, yeah, they'll call it a fish fry in some places. They'll call it fish and chips in other places. Basically what you're looking for is like haddock or cod that's like had like a light like batter. Sometimes it'll be like a beer batter. And it's really light and inoffensive and not strong flavor at all. And if you know, people will choose to put different things on it. I like hot sauce and tartar sauce on my fish. Other people, it's perfectly fine plain. It's perfectly good with ketchup. It's perfectly good with vinegar. Like you could, that's like one of the like seafoods that you could put anything on it and it'll still be good. Yeah, and oftentimes restaurants will have specials on Fridays for fish. Oh yeah, mayo. People like mayo. I also, yeah, salmon is another great starter seafood as well, I think. A nice salmon fillet. I mean, I've had, like, salmon burgers, too. I mean, I don't think it's the best place to start because burgers tend to, like, dry out. I don't, you know, I feel like I've had, like, dry salmon burgers, but if you really, you know, wanted to start from a cautious place, you could try salmon burger. But yeah, nice, salmon. I think that's also got a pretty, mild, it's less mild than haddock, though. Pink sauce. Yeah, salmon, you're having it right now, Mir? I love salmon, and my favorite side dish to go with salmon is asparagus. Yeah, I bake my salmon. I'll sear it, you know, first, though. And, I like salmon skin as well. If you can get that all crispy, that's really nice. And salmon, you know, it's one of those things, once again, you know, it doesn't go, I'm not gonna say it goes good with every kind of sauce, but it does go good with a lot of different kinds of seasoning. You can even throw it in some, like, creamy pasta if you're into that sort of thing, and I think that that really enhances your salmon, dinner, or your pasta dinner experience, rather. Hey! Shiny female. Salandit. Let's go, Crispy. Congratulations and welcome to the stream. Oh my goodness. But yeah, I would definitely recommend first like a fish fry, fried haddock. Maybe you'd like cod as well. Pretty similar. Fried whitefish, basically, fish and chips. And then salmon. Yep. It's a perfect place to start. It's true, Chad. You barely need anything to make salmon a really great meal. Anyone here battling? Somebody here was earlier. Was it Drew? I don't know if Drew's still here, but... You get 1.5 liter bottle to go with your meal for free. Cool. I did see that, Spicy. You know, I have seen it. Ooh, I love me some smoked salmon. Give me a lox bagel. Sounds absolutely delicious. Yeah, you know, I did know about the differences in, like Chinese takeout food in different countries. And I find it is very funny to see like the reactions to it. I would, I'll try it anyway. That's the thing, though. I would like to think of myself as like a pretty non-judgmental eater. Like I'll try anything like one time. Um, I can't promise I'll finish it or that I'll like it, but I think for me, the plates that I saw, I was like, I just like would like to see some vegetables because, some broccoli, some snap peas, some green beans, get that on there. I mean, I love fresh fish, Ben. Foods I'll try, but foods I refuse to eat. Yeah, me too, Mir. It's totally different cuisine experiences, right? Like sometimes I'll be in the mood for one and not the other. Just different tastes on my mind. But yes, I have not tried what do they have? Like the chips and curry sauce and stuff like that that comes with the takeout meals in the UK. But I'm not saying I wouldn't try it. I can see why it scandalizes some people, but I would see what it's like. I would see what it's like. Thanks for the shiny luck, Toto. I hope we see something soon. But even if not, it's been a lovely time chatting with everyone. Oh, really, Spicy? I love duck. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, it could've... But the way you liken it to turkey, was it dry? Because the duck I've had that's, like, really good is that it's not, like, overcooked. And I think that that's, like, a pretty, important aspect of it. Hey, B, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. I don't like turkey. Turkey is not my favorite either, I'm gonna be honest. I like a turkey leg, though. That is, like... It has more potential to be, like, juicy and flavorful. I'm allergic to duck and chicken. Aw, that's unfortunate. But if you can enjoy different kinds of seafood, like you were mentioning, then I guess that's, that kind of makes up for it, right? All poultry. Wow. I don't think I've met anyone before with a poultry allergy. Ducks have natural predators. It's the pancake? Wait. Okay, so... Sorry. Okay. We're there. Chicken egg yolk. That is another really inconvenient allergy. Yeah, sorry to hear about these poultry and chicken egg allergies because like that it's not even like, oh, I'm sad that you can't eat it. It's more like that's just inconvenient because there's so much like contamination of that, especially the egg yolks. And yeah, I feel like it's something that people like wouldn't keep an eye out for often. Specific thing in some tomato sauces. Yeah, it's the rarer allergies that really get you. It's real tough. Only the meat of the birds. Okay, so you can do eggs. Tree nuts. Yeah, that's a more common one that I've heard about. But another thing that, can be tricky to avoid, right? And you have to be real careful, huh? You know, allergens can just like pop up in places where you would think, oh, I shouldn't like have to come across this. And you're like, what? How is that part of the recipe? No, I appreciate it, B. We need all the shiny luck that we can get. Is Roaring Moon kicking my butt? Phase 47. I mean, you got a good one. You're still gonna go for it because of the ball, huh? You'd be surprised with how many things actually have poultry. Yeah, I'm not surprised to hear that, Chad, because like I said, like those allergies, like they'll get you in the most random places ever, where you're like, this should not be a part of this recipe, and yet I can't eat it. Allergic to stress? Yeah, I mean, you know, a variety of things can just trigger those immune responses in our bodies. Beef jerky sticks, yeah. Yep. The lies. But it's still, it matches the mark color at least, Abdullah. Yep, nut and peanut allergy definitely excludes you from a lot of different foods, unfortunately. When I was younger, I had like a reactivity to bananas. Like it would kind of make my throat close up, and I just kept eating them. Probably shouldn't have, but um. But yeah, I have, you know, like I have like allergies like certain medications and stuff, but I feel like that's more easily managed than food, which is like everywhere and like so many ingredients are just hiding. Yes, I've heard that this pollen season is really bad. At least in North America, I don't know how it is in the rest of the world for y'all, but people are getting their butts kicked this season. It is bad out here. See you later, B. Thanks so much for stopping by the stream. Thank goodness I don't have pollen allergy. Yeah, I mean, most times I don't. I've gotten unlucky some seasons. My allergies are very, like, come and go. When they hit, they're real bad, but the rest of the time, it's okay. Like, when I move, like, to different, I guess, like, parts of the country or something like that, my allergies tend to act up because, like, I'm just getting used to stuff. Allergic to dust mites. That should be something that we're allergic to, you know? That should be something that we're allergic to. Yeah, dust is something else. Pollen makes me run a fever most of the time. Oh no. It's never been that bad for me, I guess. I just get really congested. Alright, on our way to 300 eggs here. I like the shiny hunting streams where I barely have to, like, look at my screen or commit to the screen, I guess. I could still bump into stuff, but... Oh yeah, allergies in school is just like a horrible experience. Galarian Slowpoke Hunt. Yeah, that's a good shiny right there. Good luck. I hope you get it today. Ooh, we already got 15 people in on that Pikachu code giveaway, so get in on it yourselves, y'all, if you haven't. It's in the Discord channel giveaways channel. And all you have to do is react with that Pikachu emote by this upcoming Sunday. Oh my goodness, Spicy, that is awful. I am so sorry. I never heard of nothing like that. But it makes sense. I can see how allergies lead to such things. Thanks, Ben. So yeah, we're giving away 2 codes. And what's fun, slightly, and we are giving, you know, Pokemon, like, too much credit here, because the events really have not been that exciting. It has the Premier Ribbon, and it has the... So, not the Classic Ribbon, the Premier Ribbon, which is rarer, and it will come with either a Jumbo or a Mini Mark. You just gotta check it. So, I sent out, my, like, Pokeball when I got my Pikachu in the mystery gift, and it was, I could instantly tell that it was the Jumbo Mark 1 and not the Mini Mark 1. I really wanted the Mini Mark 1, but maybe I'll try again on a different account. See if I get lucky. Oh wait, am I out? Am I out? Am I out? Okay, so when we're done with this box, it'll be at 300, so I'll just... oops. I'll just account for it then. Anyone watching the new Pokemon anime? I was talking about it earlier, but I don't think anyone there at the time was watching it. Oops. Sometimes you just get off balance, you know? Not me yet. Yeah, I mean, it has yet to come out on a lot of official channels. I enjoyed it, Barb, so far. I mean, it's not, it's not bad. Like, I honestly, like, when I saw, like, the mock-ups of, like, the characters and stuff, like, I don't know, the Captain Pikachu and all, I was like, ah, whatever. I don't know what this is gonna be all about. But once I settled into, like, the story, I was like, yeah, okay, you know, I buy it. I buy these people. It's cute. You know, I jumped in because it's a new story. I was like, I don't have time to see what I've missed over the last 20 years with Ash, you know. Like, I've watched, like, a couple of the series, but and I know that, like, the main anime has always been very accessible. You can tune into any episode and relatively figure out what's going on. But there was something like daunting, I guess. After a certain point of me not watching Ash's adventures, I was like, I just feel so not like caught up. And so it was a good excuse for me to get back into the Pokemon anime, was that like I didn't need to know anything. Watching Hell's Kitchen. So yeah, I was back in it for sure. We'll see if it sticks on me. I don't know. It's only been 5 episodes, so anything could happen. I always fall off of stuff before it gets good, though. You know, I like quit Boruto at like the exact wrong time. Like I quit when he was like in the oh my gosh, he was like in the desert like with Gaara's kid, and I was just like, I need this to like stop. I need this to stop. There's just so much filler and fake peril. I sat around for like 2 years of Boruto filler, and then I had to like, oh, see you later, Ham. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. And then I had to put it down. I had to put Boruto down. And then now it's like interesting, unfortunately, and it's like, well, I already like spent all of my energy on the worst parts of Boruto. I tuned in every week. I spent so much of my psychic power, my energy on this. I no longer have patience for Boruto. Who's your favorite Naruto character? Let me think about that for a second. I dislike very few of them, you know? Like there are a few characters that I don't really like. Okay, if we're talking about like alive characters, I guess Tamari. I guess I gotta go with Tamari. If we're talking like OG, like early Naruto, then I guess my favorite character was Haku, even though he only lived for like 5 episodes. He really left an impact on me. I like Sakura too, Spicy. I do. Especially as she's gotten older. I think that her character is just done so dirty that it's like you gotta kind of look past the, you know, the poor writing that sometimes girl characters can get. And, you know, over time, they can rectify these mistakes and have them get better. But yeah, I feel like Sakura definitely like suffered that for many years, and I don't dislike her at all. Like she's done a few things where I feel like a lot of fans like grudge her about, and it's like it just feels so personal as opposed to just this character received like poor writing at this time. Itachi or Madara. Yeah, they're cool. They're cool. I think out of like the Kontsuki, who do I like? I mean, and out of the villains, I guess Obito is probably my favorite. Just like very compelling character to me. But all the villains are super compelling. I like Hisame a lot as well. I just think he's really cool. No, Naruto himself is great. I agree with that. Yep, Naruto's great. I get Liko is green brand new trainer and is socially awkward but constantly bringing up school, gets annoying. She needs to build experience. Hopefully she'll get it in Paldea. I mean, think about how annoying though that like Ash was like at the beginning of his series. He was awful. He was like really he was really rude all the time. Anyone remember his, like, initial characterization? I just think about Ash, like, in Pallet Town, coming out of there. He was he was pretty much as obnoxious as Gary Oak. I didn't really see much of a difference between those two people. They were just rivals. Like, Gary wasn't any more like I mean, he was like a spoiled kid. I think that was like what like kind of set him apart, but they were both like ugh. And then yeah, Ash was horrible at first. And then he became very balanced and mature, and you know, all of those like personality kinks kind of got like ironed out. Did Misty get her bike? She got a bike. She just wanted to keep hanging out with them. Didn't she get a bike? I don't. Yeah. No, but Liko, yeah, I like her, and I think Roy's relationship with Fuecoco is very cute. I think that the Fuecoco and the Sprigatito will evolve 100%. I think that that would be quite bizarre if they didn't. You know, the reason why Ash's Pikachu didn't evolve, I'm assuming, is chalked up to its status as the mascot. And now they have a Pikachu that is set in stone in the new anime that they're not going to evolve. And so it's like there's no real pressure on Liko or Roy to not evolve theirs. That's my thought on it, at least. I think it will take a while for them to evolve, but, you know, I think it'll take its time. Because they're also, and, you know, Pikachu wasn't even a conventional starter, you know. I don't know what you mean by kinda yikes. Yeah, I mean, it's interesting, right? With these, like, geez, like, why are y'all not looking before you cross the street there? Do you see all those dogs? Um, I was a little confused on how Liko got her starter. I wasn't sure if it was, like, based on some sort of personality quiz or if it was at random. I posted a screenshot on my Twitter. It doesn't contain any spoilers, but it's like one side character that you're never going to see again, and he's like sitting with his little Chikorita, and the shape of the Chikorita is just so cute, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, I'd be so jealous of that kid. I'd be like, can I trade you for your Chikorita personality? That's what I thought. I thought it had to be some kind of matchmaking. That Chikorita was everything. But yeah, with those trios, you know, like, yeah, I mean, and when there's like a huge, I guess, gap in sort of what kind of characters get fleshed out. Some characters will just end up being whatever you want them to be. And I feel like, you know, Misty was one of those characters. And then Ash kind of, you know, he was like very, very obnoxious, chauvinist, like all this stuff, right? And then once like the anime like continued on and became more, I think, focused on his achievements, you know, they kind of drew out like other characters to fill up all of that like personality space. Like Ash, like, I don't know. I'm not gonna say that like he flattened over time, but he definitely like stabilized and like kind of showed, you know, proof of like his accomplishments through his personality. He's like still kind of he's by the end of like the anime, he was still kind of goofy and, you know, happy-go-lucky, very optimistic, and, you know, he had like his silly moments, but definitely not compared to the beginning. where everything just seemed like super outsized. But then you can pass, like I said, you can pass on like those really outsized, you know, entertaining bits to other characters. Like they made Jesse and James like a lot more, you know, like they just got wilder and wilder. It felt like they were always taking up a lot of space, but I would say that they even were more played straight, like in the beginning. Hey Kamioni, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. But I know what you mean, Chad, about the starters feeling a little bit like wow, like how could they be normal starters? Yeah. Like it does feel weird for the main character to not have like some sort of anomalous Pokemon, but the thing is that she does, right? So we'll learn more about that later on. But that's not being fulfilled right now, but I'm sure that we will get that sense more later, like her uniqueness. So I love Jesse and James. Oh, me too. Me too. They're my loves. I love them so much. They're so cute. Even though I don't think it makes sense that they were trying to steal. See, okay, here's what I like about. I'll tell you something. Without giving spoilers, this is what I like about the new anime is that there's an actual reason like why like the bad team is chasing down the protagonist. It feels more urgent. It feels like a real reason. Because in the original, you know, it's more just like it makes sense for nostalgia purposes. Of course, you want Jesse and James to be there. They're so funny, right? But in actuality, it's like how hard is it to just catch your own Pokemon? It became more about the personal grudge and, you know, the care that you know grew, I guess, for Ash and friends. But it feels like it has more stakes now. I will say. Team Rocket, they were just goofing around at some point, and you're like, what? But now it's like, oh, okay, like there is a reason why the bad team is chasing down the protagonist, and it's actually really important. Team Plasma, my favorite evil team. I was really a Team Aqua, Team Magma kind of person. I know that I mean, when you get into that territory, I guess it's sticky on like who's evil and how evil they are. But those were the baddies that I enjoyed the most, at least when it comes to the games. And they looked pretty cool in the anime too. I'm not gonna lie. My favorite Ash companion is Max. Max is my guy. We have had extensive conversations about Max, but Max is my guy. I was always really hoping that he'd come back older and, like, you know, with Pokemon and all that stuff, but unfortunately nobody ages, so we didn't get to see it. Yeah, I like Brock as well. A lot. Can't go wrong with the original three, of course. Aether Foundation. Team Flare was the funniest, in my opinion. Yeah, they all have interesting things about them. I can't decide who's my least favorite evil team between Team Yell and Team whatever's going on in this game. Was that Team Star? I can't, Oh, I also like the little cooking one. What's his name? Oh my gosh, that was like recent and I can't remember his name. It's like cilantro. But it's like silent or something. How do you pronounce that? I know, right, Abdullah? It's like supposed to be cilantro, but his name isn't cilantro. He's adorable. I like him. Yeah, I think I hate Team Yell a little bit more. That was annoying. I'm sorry. Sword and Shield, I will always defend. Favorite game? I think it deserves its spot as the #2 most sold units for a Pokemon game. It may be overtaken eventually by Scarlet and Violet, yes, but I will enjoy its relative reign right now. However, Team Yell, not my favorite people. Very annoying. Hey Among Us, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. That's so cute, Chad. I love, yeah, Sword and Shield's characters were great. You know, I think the story could have had more depth for sure, but, you know, honestly, it just feels more complete. It feels like it has stability. I felt really immersed in that world and in a way that I don't feel here. Yeah, and it was just Marnie's fans. I was like, what's going on, y'all? Like there was no greater message to it, really. I know they tried to make it like a sweet message about like, you know, older brother being like protective or whatever, but didn't affect me, just like Arvin's dog. It didn't get to me. Must be my favorite games because of overworld shiny hunting. Oh yeah, I mean for shiny hunting, definitely a great endeavor. I do burn out easily though, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what it is about it. I burn out. Like, I find myself staying away from this game for weeks. Does anyone else? I don't know. I mean, I'm probably asking the wrong people on a Pokemon stream, but like, I legit need to like not open this game on most days, and I don't know why. I didn't feel that way about Sword and Shield. I'm like, I don't know if I played too much too early or what the problem is. Okay, now we're at, only game I own along with Pokemon Sword. Huh. Yeah, I guess you know, like, they had a lot more depth to them, so I gotta, you know, put them above Team Yell for sure. Are they corny at times? Yes. But I get why they're doing what they're doing. I just don't like that star symbol thing that they do. Me, I have not touched my Sylveon hunt. Yeah, like, okay, I'm glad that some of you relate with me because, yeah, some days I cannot open this. Oh! Yo, they're coming out. No one's gonna be willing to open Fall Guys again, are they? I did not know that Among Us. But listen up. They are introducing creative mode in Fall Guys tomorrow. I think it's tomorrow. And I want to try it. I want to see if it's fun. I think that this is like too little too late. If I was attending Orange Academy or Grapes Academy and Team Star was messing with me, I would give them their star pose right back, but I would use my middle fingers. What's up, Chad? Creative mode. Oh yeah. I'm gonna like, you know, I again, like, I think that they should have came out with it. Hey, Forsaketh, by the way. Hope you're doing well. They should have released it a few months ago. I feel really bad that they unfortunately like couldn't get it together before the hype died again for Fall Guys. But I will be tuning in. I will be seeing if it's like usable and if it's fun. Maybe we can get the old squad back together. I don't know. I feel like no one's gonna play it though. They messed it up. They fumbled so bad. And I feel bad because it's not like even from like an advertising or social media perspective, it's literally just I'm like maybe they should have waited a few more months before resurging because the creative mode just should have been like closer like to when season 1 restarted in my opinion. Hey Jocelyn, welcome to the stream. Oh, I see what you're saying, Chad. But you know, I don't know. I don't know like how much that's gonna be possible because it's like you just put like the little, you know, obstacles everywhere. I don't know if you can like spell things out or really make weird shapes or anything. I mean, I'm sure someone will find a way, but I'm not gonna do it, so. Like, yeah, I've seen some. I've spent like a day and a half on Splatoon, and I've seen how people can, you know, really mess things up, but. People find other ways to be annoying in Fall Guys. We're gonna try it out, though. We're gonna try it out. Thanks to our new member on the Discord. Appreciate it. Alright. At this point, I'm not even sure that anyone's playing Fall Guys anymore. Except for the people that, like, are really, you know, into it because it's harder than ever to get crowns. Like, I'm always in rooms full of people that know exactly what they're doing. No easy knockouts. Come on, a pink Sobble. We need a win. Alright. What do you mean, Chad, like the game genre? As a whole? Let me drink some water, y'all. Hold up. Alright, thanks, y'all. Hydration is important, gamers. Hey Chris, welcome to the stream. I mean, is it dead? Like, I feel like people are still playing Fortnite, but that's never gonna go away, is it? Isn't Valorant, like, in the same kind of, genre? See, I don't know anything about this. I don't play, like, combat games or anything. Or I guess no, that's like a team battle sort of deal. It's not a battle royale in necessarily in the same way. Yeah, it's just a shooter. I never played that. I don't intend on it. Do you think I'll be able to send my Ursa ring from Scarlet back to PLA to evolve it? Yeah, I would sure hope so. Other parts of games would suffer because they'd put all their attention to a new Battle Royale mode. Yeah, makes sense. Luckily, I wasn't really involved in any games that were like that. Working on my SV Shiny History log. Very cool. Oh my goodness. I'm like debating in my head whether I want to do one round, just one round of Bruxish. After we're done with these eggs. I don't know. Can my brain take it? Squeaker. I haven't heard that term before. I think it depends on the game. I feel like in Pokemon people call them little Timmies. Interesting, Abdullah. I don't know. I don't think it would present as an alpha. I don't think it would. But I also think, you know, if it's not possible to evolve in the other game and bring it back, I do think it will be possible. They'll introduce new methods to do that in this game. Yeah, you got a double marked one. So, I mean, the good news is that historically, like, marked Pokemon and all that have been totally safe coming back and forth into games. Teary-eyed. I like that mark a lot. Nice for Sakith. Find out my favorite teacher likes Zelda. Interesting, Chad. Yeah, I haven't played these games. I'm just like, and you know, it's not even like like I'm not interested. It's just, for some reason, like I can't handle first person. It's just not something I ever grew into. So I actually, like, if I could have gotten into that genre of like Battle Royale stuff, I should have just picked up Fortnite, because anything beyond that would be really difficult for me at this point. From the first time I picked up a controller to play Call of Duty, I was just like, I can't do it. My brain's just like not working with this. Shiny Lokix and Sableye. I guess they have similar colors. $100 checks per day. I like it, Chris. That sounds reasonable. Sounds reasonable. You know, I like setting like goals and limits for myself. Why do I do this to myself every time? So well, we're at 3:30. I think? Yeah, because we're gonna get to 350. And that would make 20 right there. Okay, we're good. Last 20 eggs that I have right now. Not good news, folks. Oh my goodness. I just turned the volume down. Preemptively if you're at risk of that kind of thing, Chad. Wait, what does spicy? Overworld encounters are good for checks. Would have to count one check for every Pokemon I see. No, that's not a pragmatic way to do that. I just count shiny hunting and Scarlet and Violet by sandwiches, honestly. That's like the only unit of time and measurement that I care to do anything with, if it's not eggs. I started with low kicks and ended with Sobble. Cool. But yes, a sandwich is now a unit of time, a unit of measurement, a unit of space. It's an equation, it's a formula. It's a phenomenon. Shiny at 5, I hope so. It'd be great, because we're, like, also, like, behind on Tatsugiri. I'm not, like, over odds on anything, necessarily. I just, like, haven't had a Masada Shiny in a long time. I mean, y'all gotta learn how to share space with the kids. I mean, unfortunately, they're not going anywhere. At that point, you might as well form a squad, right? So that you don't get... Or can you not help it? Do you have to get paired up with random people? You never played Breath of the Wild? No. But I know that, Tears of the Kingdom is coming out real soon, right? Yeah, that's true, Ben. Oh my goodness. Y'all in your shooter games. Like, I get it, but... I get it, but I'm not... I guess I'm just not in the same headspace. The kids don't make me mad, and if they did, I don't know how I would stream, and I don't know how I would play video games. I'm not that quick to anger. Unless you know, play a very specific kind of game where the overlap, like, isn't there. Hey, Trainer Mystic, welcome to the stream. Dawn of the first day, 72 hours remain. LOL, Majora's Mask is my favorite Zelda game of all time. I mean, granted, I have not played all of them, so it's not like I could always say that, but in terms of the pure nostalgia value, that's my thing. You don't need to apologize for anything, Chris. I can say by far the people who have annoyed me most online are adults. There are so many adults' behaviors to get mad at for me to direct any kind of group or general anger at young folks. Any way a kid has annoyed me in life, an adult's done it 50 times worse. Pokemon's my comfort game. Yeah, it is very cozy. I guess unless you're doing VGC all the time, then it can be quite nerve-wracking. Yeah, Chris, it's not doing very well. It's not doing very well. I haven't opened the game in a really long time. I mostly just need the space on my phone. It's not like a super conscious decision, but also I don't want to pay for stuff. Like, I'll pay for stuff, you know, on a game that I, like, want to play all the time and can be active in, I guess, but I don't know. I think it annoys me more to like pay for like mobile stuff and stuff that like I have to wait for that I can't just do. Chris, you're not being overly talkative or anything bad, I promise you. I appreciate you being here. You're always a pleasure to have in streams. Always, always. It's no problem. Feel free to be as talkative as you want, because the more text I see in chat, the more things I can riff on and talk about. I can't talk about everything that gets brought up in chat, but if y'all give me more options, it's always good. You mean online chat or in general society? Oh my gosh, how many eggs do I have left? I have like 2. Okay, no, I have 7. Still, oh my goodness gracious. We're not doing well over here. I guess I'm gonna have to resign myself to a round of Bruxish. It's not something I want to do, but we do have to do it. We do have to do it. We have to take a chance at getting at least one shiny today on stream. What kind of Scarlet and Violet stream is this if you don't get shinies, huh? Oh my goodness. Yeah, people just... sounds like a very distracted person. That person's got a lot in their mind, you know? I'm not gonna say I've never done anything like that, because I'm sure I have. Oh my goodness. Bumping into a door is not fun. Falling down's not fun. I haven't fallen down publicly in a few years. I guess that's a good thing. Come on, shiny Sobble! Does anyone else need a Sobble, by the way? Just let me know. I'm happy to trade people one if they need it, but it doesn't seem like many people have needed one. It's in a dream ball, if y'all care. Come on. Shiny Sobble is so cute. It looks so good. Just show up. Join your level ball score bunny counterpart. Oh my goodness. I hate when birds do that. That's always so sad. That is always super sad. Are you talking about Sobbles, Abdullah? I will, get you some. I know, you know, and some people, they talk about, like, making more bird-friendly architecture so that doesn't happen as often. Of course, it's like, why would they be able to see it, you know? Alright, no problem. I'll hook up the trade code in a second. Pink Panther energy, true. Very true. I'm not like a huge, you know, Intellion person, but I think it's pretty cute. I don't know. I'm here for it. Dang. No, but you know who's not here for me? Sobble. Sobble is not here for me. Whatever. I see how it is. Alright, let me just update the count. Let me give it a little save here. And, yeah, if you're ready to trade, let's do it. Anyone who, needs a Sobble, obviously you're welcome to join. You want 2 of them, you said? I mean, I don't mind, but just making sure. Trying to watch Horizons. Want to get back into anime. Only way to watch. Yep. Sub doesn't translate the Pokemon names. Yeah, but I kind of like that, Chris, because I like to learn the names of Pokemon in different languages. I think it's a lot of fun. Sorry, I was trying to find a good IV one for you. They're not that great. Wow, thank you. I actually do not have a shiny Corviknight in this game yet. Bird was fine in the end. Oh, okay. I have seen the tragic end of that happening many times, unfortunately. I'm glad that the bird was okay. I hate when that happens. Yep, Lizardon. I like Fuecoco's name in Japanese, Hogator. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. Wow, did you train this up and everything? What in the world? Why would you give me a jumbo? Did you get the one that you're looking for? Thank you. Or did you really reject this poor Corviknight because you wanted a different ball or gender? Okay, you got another one. Okay. Thank you so much. Y'all work so hard for these shinies. I feel so bad when you give them to me. That's so sweet, though. I will take great care of this. Oh, look at this little Zwilus. Was it Meowha? I can't pronounce the Sprigatito in Japanese, but I like Hagator. I like that a lot. So cute. I'm almost like they could have just named it that in English and I would have really enjoyed it. No shiny jumbo, no service. No! We're, well, thank you so much. I feel like you just wanted to give me these. Did you really need a Sobble? I really appreciate that, Abdullah. That's very kind of you. Let's give Abdullah some hype in the chat. If you have some emojis, if you have some hearts, even if you don't have a membership, you can still get some hype going in the chat. I appreciate that so much. Let's look at these little beauties here. Oh my gosh. It's a Zweilous, and it is a pompous Zweilous. Oh, that's so cute. You know, I love this. They're like what I like, Sobble. Oh, sure. Totally worth the value of these shinies that you worked very hard to catch. They're just they're cute and raggedy. They remind me of like little Fraggles and also Little Shop of Horrors. So this is just my favorite line ever. This is a great mark too. Thank you so much. And this is just absolutely ridiculous. Wow. Great and gourmet. Great and gourmet. I love it. Oh my gosh. These are beautiful. Wow. Well, we're gonna put these straight in my safe shiny boxes here. Shiny / event boxes is what I call them. My goodness. Y'all giving me mark shinies. It's ridiculous. I appreciate it so much. You caught a second Jumbo Corviknight. Okay. Alright, fine. I feel more okay with it. If you would like to trade it to me, Ben, I'll take very good care of it. I appreciate it. But also don't feel like you have to. But yeah, thank you so much. Those are beautiful. Beautiful shinies. If anyone else needs a Sobble, feel free to link up with me, or if you just want to trade in general. I'm sorry, I will have extra shinies to trade at some point, but not right now. I'll have a lot soon. That's just how I heard them say it, Chris. I don't exactly know. I was trying to catch on. I need Quaxley to get some shine soon. I need it to start appearing more. But yes, I like learning different Pokemon names in different languages. It's so fun. And the names are just so cute. Nyoha, yeah, that's how I heard it too. You think I could create an IRL Pokédex? How do you mean? Okay, cool, Ben. That sounds good. Yeah, because I'll be doing some more trades in the future. What I'm gonna do right now, y'all. Yes, Bulbasaur! That is my fave. And you know what? I actually got a present I got for Mir in the last year. And I think it was as a congratulations for her new job. I don't remember the occasion I bought this gift, but I got it for, I had bought a first edition PSA 9 Bulbasaur. So it was the French one, because Mir loves Bulby, and I was like, and we were having a good chuckle at the French name, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna get a first edition mint condition Bulbasaur. It's just, it's so cute. It's so cute. Now we gotta find that secret island. Huh. Interesting, Chris. I mean, if it would be a fun project to do, why not, right? Okay, well now I don't have to do this with eggs. Oh my gosh, Cyclozar, I don't even want to see you. I still can't believe the time I found one of these shiny. That was like completely random. And last time I was down here, I did miss a shiny, but who cares? Oh, is this shiny? Wait! Don't tell me. Don't tell me that that's shiny right there, this Slowpoke. Is this shiny? I was just gonna beat it up for the fun of it. Let me check again. Oh! That is shiny! Look at how upset Azumarill is. No! Wait, that's not the right Pokemon that I wanted to put out. How did we just fly over here and find that? Okay, well at least we have, Nice. Y'all, I was not gonna check that. I was not gonna care because, like, how do you tell in this game? I can guarantee you. I'm telling you right now. I would have never hunted for this. This is exactly how it would have had to happen because there's no way. This is fate. This is what we need. I know, random shiny. I wasn't even gonna. I was just gonna go up and challenge it just in case, and it so happened out of absolutely nowhere. But that was it. Okay. All right. Sure. Why not, Slowpoke? What are nature guesses? Dopey Pokemon. What are nature guesses that y'all have? I know, right, Parb? Should have been you, honestly. Would y'all have been able to tell that that was shiny? If, I, like, didn't stop? Be honest with me. Would you have been able to tell? Okay, we got Modest, Brave, Jolly, Lax, Mild, maybe. I hate that mon now. Tried shiny hunting. Got its older sister, which is my second one, by the way. Yeah, people have a lot harder time finding this one because the shiny is so much more subtle. It looks awful in this game, I'm not gonna lie. Looks terrible. Okay, well, the nature is Lax nature. Wait, somebody was right about that. I swear I saw some. Yep, Chad was right. Lax nature. Let's check the size as well. I feel like it's gonna be average, but let's, I'm gonna put it in safekeeping here. Sorry, yeah. We'll take a brief detour to see what size it is. Yeah, that was a good guess right there. And that's actually, is that not the perfect nature for, Slowpoke? That was super funny. No, you're fine, Ben. Wow. Okay, random shiny Slowpoke. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is what Scarlet and Violet's stream needs to be about. You know? What am I even doing if stuff like that doesn't happen every day? I'm gonna cherish that, because like I said, I was never gonna hunt for that. Ever. So this is a little bit smaller than average. Cute. Alright. Sorry, I'm gonna just keep saving. Slowpoke not being lax would be a problem, absolutely. Let me go back to my destination. So many hits from the box. What'd you open? Sorry, I might have missed that. What did you open? And you know y'all can share pictures of your cards in TCG Polls channel on the Discord. Oh, I need that so bad, Chris. I need that. Yeah, I would love to see if you take pictures of the hits, if that's something that you do. Feel free to share. No pressure though. You could just tell me about them, but it is an option. It is always an option. I need that premium collection box, but the thing is I want both, and I don't want to pay for both. Wait. Oh, okay. I was like, that's like pink when it's shiny, because I missed one of these shiny last time. Got the Zacian box. See, I like Zamazenta better, but I know that the Zacian like card and stuff looks better, so it's very difficult for me. It's a very difficult life. Just kidding. Yeah, I mean, see, but in Crown Zenith, it's like, how could you not open that, right? It's such a good set. The box looks really nice. I'd love to keep it the way it is, but I also would want to open the cards. I want the figurines mostly. That was my main interest there. So... Wait, no, sorry. I forget the forget the recipe all the time. Like, what's going on? I'm just going off of pure brain power here. Or lack thereof, I suppose. Give me 1 second, y'all. As Toto calls it, floor bread. So every time Pokemon cards have sleeves, they're always Ultra Pro, they're always super bent. Ooh. You're good, Chris. Yeah, I always just toss aside the ones that are bent. I don't know that it's that big of a problem, but it just bothers me. Okay, before we start, y'all, I'm gonna take a drink of water. Hold up. All right. Let's see a Bruxish. Let's see it. The gherkins. I love it. Okay, so we're looking for a green flower bulb thing. That is something we need to see here. My eyes gotta adjust to this situation. And then Ham also taught us a little weird trick. Where we can, like... I forget what you hold, though. It's not that. It's that. It's that trick. But I don't see any shinies. No! I'll have to check out all y'all's cards once I'm done with this sandwich, because that sounds amazing. Congrats on all the nice pulls. Sometimes I'm like really into opening cards, and then other times I'm good at resisting. But right now is a time where I really want to open cards, unfortunately. See, I just hate when they're like underwater, because it can look like they're like shiny or something, but they're not. Because they're a very multicolored, very rainbowy Pokemon. Yeah, I think that you're right on right now, Chris, about what, you know, is probably the thing to buy right now. I mean, I don't even play Breath of the Wild, or I haven't played it yet, and even I know that that's probably the right purchase among those options. ATM. You know, there will be time to buy other games, like, you know, games, they don't go anywhere, right? The heck is that? Oh. It's a Magikarp and a Bruxish, like, stuck together. I was like, what is going on over there? This is strange. I will play it at some point. I don't know when. I regret, like, not doing it, I guess, before Tears of the Kingdom, but then I would have been rushing it, so, you know, maybe not. I don't know if I'd play it on stream or not, but I know. Hopefully soon, Ben, right? Oh, hey! There it is! There it is! There wait, no, not pick. Okay, yes, safe. I was like, wait. What are you doing? There it is! There it is! There it is! There it is! Let's go! Yes! I like how I was scared I was gonna start a picnic in the water. Oh, look at that thing! So weird! I love you. Wow. Ah, thank goodness. Okay, I'm wasting sandwich time. Oh my. Hey, best RNG. It looks like you brought us the best RNG. Okay. Yeah. Tomato fish. Mmm. This is just... this is so ugly all around. This is the worst. I love it. But it wanted to be in the friend ball. It wanted to be. We couldn't win with the, I was gonna do Love Ball. If I find another one, I'll do Love Ball, but it's kind of perf, right? Because it has yellow, green, and red. I know I wanted to say it like that, Chris. You're right on. Look at that. We got it. We got it. We got it. Impish nature. Yeah, if I got another one, I'd catch in something else, but I kind of was pre-meditating on the friend ball. Oh my goodness, that took like 5 sandwiches, y'all, just to find one of those. This is what you get with stuff that is not like outbreakable. And I didn't have to like dive underwater to see it. That was amazing. Uh-oh. It's not marked, no. I would have lingered more on the reveal, but since we're on a sandy time, I'm like, I guess I should just keep going. Get the most that I can out of this sandwich. Probably not gonna find anything else, but is there like a really nice like psychic isolation spot in the map? LMK, if y'all know about it. Don't look anything up for me, but if you know something off the top of your head, I'm just curious if anyone has any recommendations. Otherwise, I'm gonna just keep looking for Bruxish. Because also this is like a fairly, I feel like a rare shiny in the game. You know, it's like, who's Masada hunting this, really? And then there's no outbreaks. It's like, gotta get pretty intentional about it. But what do you get there? What do you get down there? I can't believe that's Slowpoke. I already forgot about it. Oh, do you get the Girafarig and Farigiraf down there? Is that what you get? RNG, I have never seen one. I have never seen one. We have, like, discussed this at length in the chat, and I don't think I've heard anybody getting one. It has to be theoretically possible, but it must be at astronomically low odds. Even me putting up, like, a psychic sandwich just looking for the encounter, it has not happened for me. I'll briefly think about it. Where would I go for that? Just anywhere, right? Because those Girafarigs, they're all over the place, no? And who else pops up down there? Because I do have a shiny for a giraffe. May not need it. Oh, I can't believe I found that so quickly. That's amazing. Okay, it's a good day. It's a good day today. Level 1. We had been having a really unlucky run with that Bruxish, so I don't care if it's marked, I don't care what ball it's in, we got one. It's just it's a strange Pokemon, you know, it makes me happy. There are some things that are just so weird that I'm like, I have to love it. Because it's like, there's so many Pokemon that I'm sure people wished were in the base game here, right? And then they go with Bruxish. It's like, I just love that there was a thought process behind that. Who's gonna get a coveted spot on this Switch game? It was Bruxish. I think what we'll do, yeah, at 15 minutes, you know what, we'll go to Area 0. So I'll give myself like 6 more minutes here. Just to see if we can get lucky again. But then I'll head down to Area 0. To change up the scenery a little bit. Because I can only take so much water, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. It is not good on my eyes, not good on my soul to be swimming out here. Even when it's not raining, it still just like hurts. It hurts me. I'm always scared that there's like shiny Magikarps around. Hey Mad, welcome to the stream. Yes, past Jigglypuff. I wouldn't mind more Scream Tells, but I do have one. Girafarig, I think I don't have yet in this game, but I'm not like super concerned because I do have BDSP. How is Palafin just swimming on the beach? Goodbye. Come on now. Let's be real here, game. Oh, thank you so much for 20 likes on the stream. My goodness, y'all are so generous. Oh, thank goodness I got the Bruxish. That was bothering me because that was like old beef from a previous stream where I thought that I would just be able to get it. And I was like, I'm never gonna resolve this. But we got it. We got it today. What, Swayze? I hate looking at these because they always confuse me. I don't particularly like want those shiny or care that much, but it's just like the possibility that, you know, you ever like almost like don't want something to be shiny because you're like, ugh, I have to like make sure that you're not. That's how I feel sometimes about certain things. Alright. Those ones look so small. Do that often. Oh, good. Glad I'm not alone on like these strange, like negative Pokemon feelings where I'm like, I can't stand opening this game. Look at those little love discs, so cute. We love love disc. Yeah, Bruxish has an amazing cry. Okay, just like another minute here. Would you have like a lot of winter birthdays or whatever? Fall and winter birthdays? But yeah, it's like, please just none of you be shiny. It's more annoying than not. Ah! The loser! Please be shiny, but not you. Oh, that's funny, Chris. Can't even peacefully look at the Pokemon, you know? It's still a fun trick. I like it. If only the Veluzers did not exist. You only want the birthday in the second half of the year. Oh, interesting. Okay. I'm gonna move this party. Oh no. They come at you so slowly, and yet I'm like scared. Okay. I cannot believe I caught that Slowpoke. It's not even like me to check those. I'm gonna be honest. Like, it's not. I just like saved myself some inevitable embarrassment, I guess, by being on stream and clicking things. By the way, Azumarill refusing to fight something is the funniest thing on earth. I just have to point that out. That is so funny. The way it, like, covers its eyes with its ears, and it's like... just doesn't want to see you do something. I think Veluza is just... despicable behavior. Shiny Hunter's intuition. It must have been because I missed something last week. So, apparently... What are y'all doing here? Now, this is awful. This is what we really don't want to see. What the heck is this stuff? It's like the Fampi, you know... The Fampi is the worst. Like, that is not what I want to see. Look at that little Espeon, LOL. So these things have, like... I already regret coming here. I already regret coming here. I don't know why, but Area Zero stresses me out. When we finished finding the, shiny, like, Paradox Pokemon, I was like, thank goodness I don't have to come back down here. I can't explain my reasoning for that. It just wasn't for me. Like, shiny hunting specifically. I like coming down here for the gameplay, but... See, there's a Farigiraf, and that is, that has a blue thing on it too, right? Stop! Why are you- what do y'all have to be aggressive about? You're a giraffe. No worries, RNG. All you gotta do is join and click that emote in, the one, channel giveaways channel. So I guess with the... Screamtails you can tell pretty easily by the eyes. The Giraffrig family confuses me a little bit more, but I think it's just like in my head, I don't know. I get like so punked by the idea that I'm not going to like recognize a shiny sometimes. Yeah, so we only have Pokemon Gens 1 through 6, just so you know. So anything before Alola is able to be an avatar. You can also be Quaxley, Sprigatito, and Fuecoco. We also have a selection of trainers that you can find in the Discord. If you're interested in learning all about the different things that you can do in the stream, I do have a stream commands guide in the Discord. Alright, hold on, y'all. Let me just look something up really quickly. Thanks, Chris. Hold on, let me look something up so I know what it looks like. So it depends on what you're doing, RNG. Just let us know. But like I said, if you're part of the Discord, Stream Commands Guide is a good way to check all of that out. It kind of depends. I don't understand. Is this psychic type? Like, really? Like, what's going on? Why are we seeing that? Why is that in my life? See, I don't know why the gold eyes look red sometimes. I am tripping. Okay, 9 minutes of this. I'm like low-key, like, is there a better spot? I literally, I just went to the first, like, place. First place that I knew. Ooh, friend ball at the auction. Let's go. April balls, it's always a great time. I'm always super happy. Any of them, I'll buy them. I don't care what it is. I'll make it work. I'll sell off whatever I have for it. Yeah, what, like, the draft rig, it's like, what? Why are you being like that? I understand you have, like, a chomp chain thing. Chain chomp. My poor wallet. Yes, but you are now rich in your shiny Pokemon expressing themselves as their best selves. You know, they could at the very least, like, give you a bundle of 2 to 3 Pokeballs when they charge that much. It's like, come on now. It's like insult to injury that it's, just 1 for that price. I hate that you can't... Wait, can you... I don't think you can picnic down here, huh? Doesn't matter. The Espeons, like, almost seem like they're out of place. They're like these tiny little Pokemon, and they're like, help. They're always running away. Did Pokemon Sleep come out yet? I don't think so. I don't think so. I feel like I would have heard a little more buzz. And that's it, like, had the quietest release in all of Pokemon. I feel like, yeah, I feel like I'd at least hear people clowning on it if it was out, you know? Even if it, like, didn't do well out the gate or something. Even though that was, like, the longest commercial in a Pokemon Presents, like, ever, I still feel like I don't have a great grasp on, like, what it does. It's like a sleep monitoring thing, right? Which is a growingly popular genre of apps, so it's kind of like serendipitous that like they held off on it for so long and now it's popular because yeah, like I said, that genre is just like getting more popular. Those kinds of apps. The nice thing about defeating Pokemon in this kind of condition is that you don't have to worry about like KOing too many Pokemon. I can just let my Breloom do whatever it wants. Look at that size variation! That's like a big one, but then did you see the small one that was running off there? That was very small. Some Pokemon's variation is more obvious than others, for sure. I'd love a shiny one of these things. I have them in other games, but still. I forget that I can't do that. What about right here? I think you just can't in this place, right? Yeah. That stinks. Imagine if Let's Go Command killed Chinese. I know. I mean, that was kind of everyone's fear. When the feature was revealed, we all kind of were like, uh-oh. But it ended up being okay. The reality of Chinese like being stuck in walls, however, in one sense, was far worse than what we could have imagined. Again, like, why? Wow, people who shiny hunt the for giraffe. Oh no, I guess you just find a giraffe rig. But if you found one, like, just in the wild, that'd be pretty rare, huh? Because they don't spawn very often. No! Yeah, by the let's go method. See, yeah, because like this isn't a shiny Pokemon that I've stared at extensively, you'd laugh at like the lack of confidence I have in myself in identifying it. I always feel like I have to study things. When it's like, of course you're gonna be able to tell, dude. I forgot to listen what the cry was. Yeah, I'm not like necessarily super fitting or anything. Aw, that like tree shade made me feel like that was shiny for a second. Start sweating at Pokemon with bad shinies. Yeah, I mean, that's literally... Oh, come on with the go back up. That's literally what I thought was going on with the Slowpoke. I didn't really think anything of it. Alright, last couple seconds here. But guess what? I'm perfectly content. Especially with that unexpected shiny. I mean, come on. Yeah, okay, we're done. This, like, stuck Slitherwing. So many random Pokemon down here. Do you ever fake your laugh to not be rude? All the time. It's a big part of the reason I don't do face cam. Is so that I can, like, just do the vocal part of masking and emotions and not, like, the visual part as well. Alright, I just want to check on the size of the Bruxish. It's probably going to be average, but we gotta end there. We gotta see what we got here. A little bit smaller than average, okay. Yeah, I mean, you know, I don't think, like, a smile, like, necessarily has to always be authentic, too, like... I think, like, even if you're not smiling, like, to be, you know, I guess, to genuinely express joy, I think, it... It still has a purpose. You know, I like putting people at ease. You got the Bruxish, didn't say thanks, Abdullah. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I mean, you know, I might go for another one at some point. I do like the idea of one in a love ball, especially because of those, like, kissy lips going on, but I thought, like, the friend ball was just perfect for the first one. But either way, I can now do that off stream, and I don't feel like I have to prove myself on stream. Because I started this on stream, I wanted to end it on stream, you know what I mean? Now I can just get another one casually. No, I didn't, Best. I hatched all my eggs for the day, and I didn't want to, you know, sit and just let people... I know, Toto, I got this, and did you see... I randomly got the Slowpoke. It was the first Pokemon I saw on the beach, and I just sent out my Pokemon, and it refused to hit it, and I was like... Huh? I was like I literally couldn't believe it. Because I wasn't looking for this. I wasn't even checking for it. But because I was on stream and because I was just being casual and talking with people, I was like, let me just send out my Colossal to beat it up. And it was here. It was here. And then, yep, very short time later, we got the Bruxish. She's a beauty. So, yeah, it did not happen too far apart. I feel like they were like maybe 5 to 10 minutes apart. No, I'm happy with this haul today. Oh, trust me, Toto, I'm never evolving this because it's so much easier, right, to hunt for like a shiny like Slowbro and stuff, right? Because that shiny is very obvious, and I've also seen outbreaks for those. Right as you got to the beach, right? uh, yeah, no, the thing is, I did miss a shiny last week, but I don't think that anyone would have noticed if I'd missed that one. We would have all just moved on. You have what? I only get Slowpoke outbreaks. I've seen Slowbros. I don't know if Slowking is possible, but I guess I've just seen a ton of slow bros in the water. I would assume that they'd be pretty easy to isolate, if not. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I can't believe I got that. Especially at random. People who rewatch streams would have noticed. Who rewatches my streams? Oh my goodness. I hope not. Anyway, my favorite region is probably Johto. Yeah, same as you, Chris. All right. Well, it's been a great 3 hours with y'all. I gotta think about it. Like, it depends. If the Fall Guys release like goes well, tomorrow, then I might like stream that next. But if not, I might do. I might go back to Curry. Maybe we'll take a break from egg hatching because we do need to get to that 4,000 point. Thank you, Toto. I appreciate that. Yeah, thank you so much for watching today. I'm so glad that we could come away with something. Like I said, I always feel so empty-handed if I don't get a shiny in a Scarlet and Violet stream. I don't feel that way about other games, but yeah. And they're both a little bit smaller than average, which I find very cute, as always. I appreciate y'all. Like I said, take care, stay safe. Make sure to join that giveaway on Discord, everybody. And I'll talk to you very, very soon. Bye!